Hello guys, welcome to our live charting today, November 6, 2020. So let's start. So let's start off with BTC Dominance. So I will use the candles. So this is the BTC Dominance by market cap calculated by TradingView. As you can see, there are three gaps. This one, which was already filled, the 66 area, and now trying to fill this another gap, which is around the 74 area. And we have the highest or the other close to 100 gap or around 97 area, which is the last gap. So currently, if this dominance continues, alts will dump or will be moved lower, or the growth will be lower than the growth of or the return of BTC. So this is also a possible trend for BTC Dominance. It's also an uptrend. So this is the support around the 60 area or the 58 area. And after it break this gap or fill this gap, I think we might possibly retest this resistance area. So this one. So let's see. So Let me also add the indicator I'm currently using at, oh, it's already at, so I think it's time, or the BTC dominance will pull back. So wait, let me just, oh, sorry. This one already passed the overbought area. So I'm expecting a possible pullback from this area. And tomorrow is weekend, so we might see a low volatility tomorrow. So let's see if this will, or it will pull back and will retest this previous gap. So the resistance I'm looking at is this gap, which is around the 74 area, and the support I'm looking at is this previous gap, which is around the 64 area. And we are already at BTC dominance is already at overbought territory. So it's currently at 88.83. So expect a pullback within the next few days. So now let's move on to BTC. So as you can see, it's alts day. Most of them are actually green, while BTC is red. So anyway, let's move to BTC and we'll analyze it using the Renko chart. Actually, I still have the same long-term view on Bitcoin. Actually, I'm long-term bullish on Bitcoin. So today, I will show you the three possible scenarios I'm looking at for BTC. So this is, oh, so this is a triangle. And normally, we will measure the height of the triangle. Oh, and then we will put it on top after it break out. So I'll just put it here after the breakout around this area. So the possible TP I'm looking at, or the long-term target I'm looking at, is this area around the 28,600 area. Actually, that's already close to 28,700. So 28,700. We are already approaching the next resistance, which is the 17,100, and of course the all-time high of this area. Oh, around the close to 20,000 area. So currently the immediate support I'm looking at is this area. Oh, why is this 14,000? Well, the immediate support I'm looking at is of course just the low of this current Renko chart, which is around the 15,200 levels. So currently it's trading at 15,554 point. around 15,556 area. So this blue line here, this blue dotted line, is the current resistance or the immediate resistance I'm looking at. So actually, I alert that break this area, it will continue to move higher or trend higher. So currently at the moment, I have no open position in Bitcoin. So I'll just wait for it to alert me at this 15,800 area. And of course, the strong support I'm looking at, worst case, is at least this area, the previous top of around 13,280 area. So I think that's it for the BTC. So using this possible triangle pattern. So now let's move on the next possible pattern. I will use this time the parallel channel. So here is the other expectation I'm looking at. It's actually trending within this. Oh, sorry. So I'm expecting a possible here. That's also a possible top. So that's around, it will depends where the Renko chart will try to retest this area. But I'm looking at least the 22 area, or of course it will create a new all-time high. So around the 20 plus area. So let's see how it goes. And of course, the support I'm looking at is of course here first. This one. This orange dash line here. That's also the immediate support I'm looking at. We can actually use this one, the 13,200 area. So let's see how it goes. But of course, before it will retest this area, it need to break out these two previous or strong resistance, which is the 17,100 and of course the close to 20,000 area. So yeah, I think that's it for BTC. So now let's move on to the next possible trend that I'm expecting for BTC. Because currently, of course, in charting, we will never know what the tops and of course the bottom. So for this one, I will use this weekly time frame. So this one is using the Elliott Wave. So I will use this one. Oh, this one. So I'll just plot that. So this is the start, wave 1. The wave 2 should not be lower than, of course, the start of the wave 1. Wave 3, this is the longest wave between the 5 and the 1. Normally it's, we'll use this one, 1.618 of the wave 2. So I'm expecting it to the highs of this one, at least the 29,500 area. So that's 1.618 fib. And then for the wave 4, that's normally a retrenchment or not 0.382. But of course it can go lower, but should not be lower than of course this one. And of course the wave 5 or the final wave. So I will use this one. So I use the 2.618 area. So I'm expecting a possible this wave 3 at close also to 29,500. So most of them are actually will break the previous resistance or the previous all-time high, which is the close to 20,000. So let's see which of these possible scenarios will be the trend of BTC. But for short term, I will use the candlestick. So I will use the 3 hours time frame, or let me show you first the daily time frame. This is the short term trend. So I will show the Bollinger Band and we'll just use these two indicators. Actually, we can still add one because the maximum indicators for free subscription is 3. So actually, there is already a possible bearish divergence forming here. This is going up and this is going down. And as you can see, it's already at or outside the Bollinger Band. So this is the Bollinger Band, the 15,410. But now it's currently trading at 15,550. There are instances really that it can stay or it can stay at or outside the Bollinger Band. But normally after it went outside the band, it will move back inside the Bollinger Band. So I'm expecting it to move to this band, within the band. So using this one, I'm expecting a possible resistance or support at this area, the 13,800 level. So I'll just looking at this side. 13,000, that's actually the previous highs here, but this one is just the wick. Here is more on the top of the body. So this is the immediate support I'm looking at, and of course, worst case using this one is this close to or close to lower Bollinger Band or even outside the Bollinger Band. Actually, before that, it should be here first. The 12,200 before this area. Before this one. So before the 10,900. So let's see how it goes for BTC. And for 3 hours time frame for more shorter trades, so this one, it went outside the Bollinger Band. So normally I trade it when it went outside the Bollinger Band. And there is already a divergence, or already at a divergence indicator of more than 80, or at overbought territory. So this one is, let me check if using this one, there's already a bearish divergence here, because it's already the previous divergence, or the hidden divergence I'm looking at using this divergence indicator is 64.73, but it even went higher than that, which is currently at 77 area. So yeah, I think, let's see. Wait, let me just check it out. Going up, and this is, oh, where is it? So this is going down. So I'll just make it bigger. So there's already a regular bearish divergence. So let's see the possible support and resistance I'm currently looking at using the 3 hours time frame. So of course, the resistance I'm looking at is the previous, the 16,000, or the upper Bollinger band. So that's around the 16,000 area. Oh, this is 16,000 area. And the support I'm looking at is this area. This one. Before it break out here. Around the 14,000 levels. So currently right now, I did not open a short position. I'll just rather wait for the pullback and before I go long. So my alarm is at 15,800. If ever that it break that, I will possibly go long, test long, or test buy. Because currently I'm using the Renko chart in my trades. So I think that's it for this Bitcoin. So if you have some comments, questions, and feedback, you can type in the live chat. So currently at 15,581. So anyway, let's see. Oh, this one. Let's see this one. I'm not trading this one, but before I'm getting some of that through a faucet. During the early times, way back 2016. So we will use this one. Actually, there is, using this Renko chart, there's a divergence. It's going down and it's going up. So this is a regular bullish divergence, and currently it's forming a possible next bullish Renko chart. Oh, sorry. So the resistance I'm currently looking at is, of course, I will use on a conservative note. Oh, he did not mention if, did he mention USDs? USDT? Wait, let me check. Oh, this pair is a USDT one. Because there's a lot of pairs. Anyway, I'm looking at this 0.0032 or 32,000, around this 32,083 Satoshi. Oh, I mean cents, because this is a USDT. Anyway, so around this upper Bollinger Band or this 0.0032 area, that's the conservative resistance I'm looking at. But actually, you can also, after it breaks this area, because the Bollinger Band also is a flexible band that, of course, after this Renko chart, it will also adjust. So yeah, on conservative note, I will use first the 0.0032 area. And yeah, possibly after it breaks this area, possibly the 0036 area or around the 0037 area. Currently, yeah, I think we're already at the strong support here around this area, the 24 area. So let me, if I go long, oh, sorry, here. I will use, and of course, the upper Bollinger Band. And I will use chart. But you can also use this one, this 27 area. Let's see if we will use that. So if I will use that, that will not be a profitable trade for me. So I'd rather, you know, adjust the stop loss area at the low of this Renko chart, which is the 27 area, or around this, yeah, 0.26629, the low of this. So that's a possible 16% upside with a risk reward ratio of 4.79. That's a possible TP1 and another possible TP2 using this one. Yeah, I don't know how you trade, but normally I take TPs at different prices. So there. So this one, since it's higher, I will also use the lower support area or the stop loss area. So that's a possible risk reward of 3.92, a possible 33% upside potential, and a possible loss of 8.61 if I got stop out. Wait, let me just check the this is just the immediate or short term trades. Let me just check this one, a longer this. Of course, this will be a much longer, possibly this area, the 62 area, 0.0062. But yeah, I think it's okay for me. This one, TP1 here and another trades here, or TP1 and another TP2. So 50-50 TP. Yeah, I just use the Renko because normally actually Renko I just started using it around September, or yeah, last 2 months. And I use, in this example, I use the settings of the source of open, high, low, close. The source. Oh, I did not add this. Yeah, I add this one previously. So I think that's it. Yeah, actually we're late a bit of how many Renko chart. I think 2. Yeah, but at least I think it's still profitable. Anyway. Oh, it's getting closer to 15,800 area. So let's see. Oh, let's go to Ethereum. Because actually I also have a long position here. I bought it at around the 400 area, and I TP some at 437, and I have a remaining at my TP area of around 500. And the stop loss, actually I'm adjusting the stop loss. Depends on the trend. So that if it reverse, I still have a gain, or it will hit my TP area. So I'll just use this one because this is the one that I use in my of course my own trades. I think if you're watching it, it's almost the same, just the prices. Because even if I will not look at it, I already know the possible my possible targets. So of course it need to break this previous high here, the 485, before it will retest this area, which is close to or more than 500 area. At this rate, yeah, more than 500 actually. But my TP is around the 500 area. So after it breaks this area, possibly I will go long after it pull back. Or I will test buy at or after it break out. So this is also in an uptrend area or uptrend channel. So there, my stop loss. Yeah, actually I'm adjusting it. I also bought it at 400. The second TP at 500. So normally I use this one, the previous low of the Renko chart, which is the 424. So there. So I'll just wait. I'll just wait either I will get stop out here and take a smaller gain, or I will get it will hit or reach my TP area of around the 500 area. So let's see. I'm expecting it to break this previous high of 485 area. So let's see how it goes. So anyway, it's a gain or also a gain. So just a matter of the amount. So there. I think this is just a short term for Ethereum. Short term targets. Actually, alts are getting higher because as you can see, the BTC dominance goes lower. It's currently at 65 because previously it even close or I mean even close to the second gap, which is around the 74 area. So it's most of it are actually rising or yeah, almost 3% higher to 2 digits percentage change. What else? Oh, I have a dot. Let's check this dot, all polka dot. I think I bought it around, yeah, I almost forgot what's my buying price, but I bought it at this area, this one. So it pulled back a bit and now currently forming a possible bullish Renko chart. As you can see, most of the tools I'm using is just the horizontal ray and the trend line. I think trading should be simple as long as the bottom line is of course you learn and um, you have a consistent profit. Because consistent profit means it will not be a 100% profit, but of course you will have some losses during your transaction or trading transaction. But of course, it should be higher. I mean, your profit should be higher than the losses that you have. Because if not, yeah, you need to research and educate also yourself. Or yeah, even me, I'm also continuously learning. So actually, my target is this area. My TP1 is here, the 6.88 area. But of course, I can also take profit at this 5.63. So but this one is the TP area I'm looking at, the 6.88. And after that, yeah, I'll just wait for it to have a possible bearish trend. Because I think if the redenomination, I think it's around the 300 area, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, for this actually I stake it before. However, I think it's more profitable to trade it. So I already unstake it because the unbinding period is very long, around 28 days. So yeah, I think that's it. Just a simple one for Polkadot. Oh, XTC. Let's look at this one. Oh, I think I missed it. Did it reach this area? Oh no. Just one or possible two. But it holds at around this area, which is the 1.85 or this blue line. So let's see if it holds. I will wait for this yellow or projected bullish Renko chart to confirm. And then after that, I will go long. So for now, it's a no trade zone. But of course, if it hits this area or it go back to this top, you just need to wait for here. Because of course, this is a long term, not a short term trade. So possibly, yeah, actually, I can even put my stop loss at this area if this is a confirmed bullish Renko chart. So that's a possible risk reward ratio of 5.16. I could possibly double the money, 114.12%. I will trade the spot. If I will trade the futures, of course, it depends on the leverage. Normally, I use the maximum leverage and I will control the position size. So let's see. I'll just check it maybe tomorrow or within the next few days. Yeah, I think tomorrow it will be a confirmed bullish Renko chart. But it's already at 10%. Let's look at this. Oh, I forgot to check if there is a divergence. It's a convergence. Oh, two more. $2 more before it hit 15,700 area. So let's see. 100 more dollars before my alarm will ring or alert me. So anyway, actually you can also try to use the alert if you're looking into something so that it will alert you, and just choose the best method that it will act. So normally it's an alert for me, or it will alarm. It's like an alarm. Yeah, it will alarm this more actions and it will play sound. Actually 1 minute. Anyway, let's just change it and then I'll just change it later because 1 minute is very long. I normally use 1 minute when I already go to sleep, so that it will be longer. Oh, what happened? Only once? Anyway, wait. Let me just try to edit it again. More actions and then, yeah, just the 5 seconds. It's an alt day, altcoins day. Most of it are. Actually, XTC is the one with a double digit change. So if you have other questions or comments, feel free to ask. If none, I will end this charting in 1 minute. Oh, let's look at this one. Actually, I have no Cardano. Oh, I miss it. Did we analyze it? I miss it. I miss it here. Why I have a yellow? Anyway, since it's already close to the resistance, I'll just wait for it to break this area before I go long because I already missed this one. The confirmed bullish Renko chart. I think I focused last time BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Anyway, opportunity loss. Nice, gold is back. Let's just look at it. Yeah, I also have a long position. Most of my positions are actually long. I seldom do short. Or maybe because we are after the global dump, it's cheap. So anyway, this is the gold chart. Actually, I bought at this area with a stop loss of 1863. So currently trading at 1959 or 1959. Actually, my target is the 2053 area. So, but I enter at a low price. So I will not just measure it. Actually, I'm long-term bullish to gold also. I think I did not make a projection of it. Oh. Actually, for projection, you can always also use this one, the fib retracement. Just put it at the low and at the previous high so that you can make the projection. So possibly 2.2, but my long-term target here is around the 2.5 area. This one, the 2.618. But of course, along the way, I will take a profit. So in trading, normally I also do averaging, even in futures. So aside from gold, yeah, normally is they have the same movement, this one, the silver. But currently I have no current position here. So at support, it retests the previous resistance na that becomes support. So possibly, of course, it will retest the previous high of around the 29 area. So let me see if there's still a possible opportunity. But for next week. For gold and silver, I also use leverage at I think 500 times. So let's see if there's a possible, oh, it's already at 25. So this is my possible TP area, and my possible stop loss I will use, of course, upon entry, the low of the previous Renko chart. So that's a possible 16% gain. Times 500, that's if ever it will hit the TP area. 16 times 500. So that's a possible 8,000. But of course, it will not be a short-term trade. And a possible loss of 5.66. So 5.66 times 500, more or less around 25. If using the 500 times leverage. So let's see. And yeah, the last one is, of course, let's see the Nasdaq. I think I have no current position at Nasdaq. Yeah, because previous days I just trade Bitcoin. Oh, anyway, let me see this. So Nasdaq is trading at, okay, I miss it. I miss it. I miss the long trade. Anyway, and it's already near this all-time high. So I think I'll just wait for it to break out. One is to one. So the resistance is, of course, it will retest the previous all-time high around the 12,500 area and the support at 11,000 area. Or you can actually use the low of each Renko chart. And what else? Oh, I remember Apple. I think a target of around 150 area there. Oh, it just started. I confirmed a bullish Renko chart. So let's see if it will hit this or create a new all-time high of around 150 area. My basis here is, actually I use this candlestick. I measure the gains or the upside from the day of the earnings report and put it also after the third quarter earnings report. So I just copy it actually because this is a surprise earnings, surprise upside. So let's see. But of course you can take a TP area at different levels. Usually I do that. Possible 50% TP here and another 50% TP there. Or 50% TP here or 50% TP here and of course the new all-time high. So it really depends on the trader's plan. So I think that's it. I already see most of it. It's trending higher. Oh, Now currently trading at 15,637. Anyway, I'll just wait for it. In trading, we usually just do the buy and sell, but the most of it are actually patience to wait at the attractive price. Attractive price and of course higher rewards. So there you go. If you have no questions, guys, I will end this live charting in 1 minute. Oh, Tesla is already a confirmed bullish Renko chart. So possibly it will retest this previous resistance of around close to 500 area. So let me just draw a trend line here. So I'll use that. It's actually a widening. And this one is at it's tightening, so might possibly break this previous all-time high. So let's see. If it breaks this all-time high, possibly of course it will create a new all-time high around this area. So it depends where the Renko chart will try to retest this area. But possibly around 800 more or less in my opinion. So let's see. So what's this? What's new? So what's new? Oh, okay. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Yeah, if you have no more questions, I will end this live stream and see you again tonight. I mean tomorrow. Happy trading, everyone. Oh, I would also like to invite you guys to, yeah, to join my channel, I think. Anyway, because sometimes I also post here. Invite you in my, actually that's trading journal. My personal trading journal. So there, but yeah, as what I've said, I'm mostly trading cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin futures. So there you go, guys. If you have no more questions, see you again tomorrow, same time. So happy trading, guys. Oh, there's okay. Bye, guys. See you again tomorrow.